Welcome back. My name is Kathy Dior, and I'm the author of The Twisted Doors, The Scariest Way in the World to Learn English. If you would like to purchase the book that we are using, you can purchase it at www.thetwisteddoors.com/ESL.htm. Today, we are going to start with chapter 4 of the mystery story. And don't forget, all your quizzes and grammatical explanations follow the mystery story. And sometimes some of the quizzes actually integrate the mystery story. Okay, are you ready? Chapter 4. By the way, we're introducing a new character. I don't know if you can see this very well, but it is a graphic of an old, scary man. "What do you want?" says the man with a wicked air. "I am a curious little girl," I say with a trembling voice. "Do you want to see my house?" he grumbles. "Then count my fingers." I am afraid, but I count. "You have 1 finger. You have 2 fingers. You have 3 fingers. You have 4 fingers. You have 5 fingers. You have 6 fingers. You have 7 fingers. You have 8 fingers. You have 9 fingers. You have 10 fingers. And now you're going to go ahead in your book and you're going to start taking these quizzes, reading the tables of clues that are going to help you understand the grammar, and you're going to be learning lots of new different things, using the verb do as a negative. And so finish up that chapter, make sure you understand it, and then when you're ready, turn this back on and I'll read chapter 5 to you. Chapter 5. "Good! You are counting my 10 fingers," he says in a mean voice. "You are a curious girl. Do you want to see my house?" He opens the door slowly. I tremble. That's the end of this chapter. Now you're going to go on and learn all kinds of vocabulary, multiple meaning words. You're going to be learning the numbers all the way to 1 million. You're going to be taking some fun quizzes and tests. You're going to be learning about cardinal numbers, about months, the dates, the times. You're going to actually find the errors here. And then also you're going to be taking a fun crossword puzzle test also. Okay? And when you have finished this, take your time. When you finished it, then turn this back on and we will go to chapter 6. Chapter 6. The house is very ugly. I see many wooden doors. What is your name, my little one? My name is Francis, I say with a trembling voice. You are in my house, declares the old man. You are going to stay in my big house forever. Ooh, now it's starting to get kind of scary. Not a good idea to go into someone's house when that person is a stranger, right? Well, okay, and now you're going to do the exercises in this chapter. You're going to have reading comprehension, and you're going to be learning about how to form a question. And you're going to start actually speaking with your partner. So if you have a friend or a classmate that also has the book, you can do these sections, and they're supposed to be done together. And this will help you learn how to use your new English, and then you can practice it with your partner. And you take turns speaking English according to the directions that are here. Okay? And these sections are called Who Dares or Cares to Speak in Pairs. And you will notice in the book that many of the titles are rhymes. And then we are going to be starting a new section of the possessive adjectives. For instance, it is my book. He puts his pencil down. Our library is important to us. So you're going to be learning the possessive adjectives in this chapter. You're going to be learning about what a mnemonic device is. And of course you're going to have your quiz. And then you will see at the end of this particular chapter, this is going to be the first time that you're going to see a newspaper article, and from a newspaper called The Twisted Times. And this newspaper article is about the mystery. It is part of the mystery. But you will notice, if you can see it, that actually it's a test. And you have to circle the correct word in a correct word in each sentence, or in the sentences where there are that you see in bold. And so I'm going to try to read this, let's put it this way, with the correct answers. However, when you do it yourself, I expect you to have circled all the correct answers and then come back to this film and see and listen to see if the answers that you circled are the ones that I actually say. Okay? You ready? So right now, when you get to this part, finish it, come back to this film, and I'll actually read this with the correct answers. Okay? The Twisted Times, the only newspaper in the world that keeps you in the loop. Extra, extra, read all about it, and underline the correct words while you're reading. Francis Leeds reported missing for 2 hours. Spelled TWO. Exclusive interview with Detective Edwards. Special report by Sarah Riley. The Twisted Times. Reporter Riley. Hello, Detective Edwards. First of all, where is your detective agency located? Detective Edwards. My agency is at the corner of 8th and Cherry in the old Routman building. My office is in room 506, which is on the 5th floor. My lab is in room 209. Reporter Riley. So is your lab on the 2nd floor? Detective Edwards. Yes, it is. The lab is old and its walls and floors are ugly, but I can still do my investigations properly. Reporter Riley. Detective, please tell me, how long has Frances been missing? Detective Edwards. Well, she disappeared today, the 21st. Reporter Riley. Are there any clues regarding her disappearance? Detective Edwards. Yes, there is one clue. We have one of her hair bows. It was found on the ground at 4th and Main. 4th is spelled F-O-U-R-T-H. It's spelled I-T''S, our only clue for now. Reporter Riley. How are her parents doing? And what are their names? Detective Edwards. Her mother's name is Anne. She is very worried. Her father's name is John. He's actually taking off time from his work to help us. His boss is very understanding, you know. Reporter Riley. It must be very scary for her parents. Detective Edwards. Yes, very scary. Frances is their only child. It's spelled I-T''S. Our hope that this mystery will be solved without delay. Reporter Riley. Thank you for your time, Detective Edwards. Detective Edwards. You're very welcome, Miss Riley. Your is spelled Y-O-U''RE. If you have any information concerning the disappearance of Frances, please jump up and down 18 times and clap your hands, spelled Y-O-U-R. Otherwise, proceed to, spelled T-O, the next exciting chapter. See you next time.